Hi, this is Nitza Medina-Garcia with InfoCompass Business Solutions, and I have your IRM tip for the day. So I've had a couple of clients asking me the same question in regards to the disposition notes and essentially how to use them and where do they show up, where are they recorded. So when I destroy an item or if I need to transfer a physical file from my firm to another firm or someone else, where does this information appear? So I thought I'd shoot this small video to show you exactly how to do that. So when you are in IRM, I believe it's at least after 6.3, version 6.4, you should have access to the capability to add disposition notes when you're updating the record status of a file. So say here I have this one particular folder and I want to destroy this item. So I can highlight it and then I can right click and select the Dispose Records option. So when I do that, it's going to ask me, do I want to continue? I'm going to say yes. And that's going to bring up the disposition processing form. And this is what I can use to update the record status of my file. So here I'm going to say I want to destroy it. And then what you'll notice is that there are two additional fields here that are optional. So if you want to, in addition to updating the status of your file, say who authorized it and maybe add a few notes about it, you can do that in these two optional fields. So here I have authorized by. I'm going to put in a user that has authorized this destruction, and then I'm going to add some comments here. Okay, so we have our notes about this disposition that we want to add, and then we select our process button. So when we select process, the green bar fills out, and then this is going to go ahead and update the status. So I'm going to close, and now you see that the record status has been updated from active to destroyed. But then the question is, well, where exactly are those notes appearing? So the columns where the notes appear are going to be available in the Audit History tab. So as long as you have the item highlighted, select Audit History, and then it's going to be available in the Audit History. But by default, those columns are not visible. So what you can do is right-click on the Audit History column heading, and then you'll see there's two additional columns that are available for enabling. So I'm going to add Authorized By User, and then I'm going to add Authorization Comments, and then here you can see the information about this particular item. So this is where you can find the authorization comments regarding the destruction. And so this is going to be the same if you need to also do this for maybe a transfer. So maybe the file is transferring out of the firm. So let's go ahead and do the same process. And this time I'm going to set transfer. I'm going to say the same person is authorizing it. And maybe this is where I'm going to put the address of where I'm sending this. So this is where I can put this information in. And then what we can do is go ahead and hit process. So one thing to note as well is that this, since it's going in the audit trail, is going to be uneditable once you hit process. So make sure that any sort of typos, you need to really glance at it because you're not going to have a chance to edit this later. So I'm going to go ahead and hit process, hit close, And then once again, we have our information available in the audit history, and in the status is going to be updated to be transferred. So that is your IRM tip of the day. Thank you once again. My name is Nitza Medina-Garcia with InfoCompass Business Solutions.